Hello to all you health seekers out there. Dany Alza, personal trainer and naturopath, here to present to you video 2 of series number 2. So this is a progression from the first series of 4 that we did this summer. So this is a level up. It's like a level 2. Okay? So what we're going to do is strengthening of the abdominals in relation to your digestive health. It's going to be a series of 6 exercises, 10 repetitions each. Okay? They're very technical. They're a lot more complicated than the first one. Similar, but a little bit more complicated. Okay, so first one. Oh, let me put myself in this position so you can actually see what's going on. Alright, so feet on the floor, feet flat, preferably feet at hip width, and anchor your feet down in the ground. Okay? You're going to have one arm crossed over your chest and the other arm sticking out, extended, bent at the wrist, fingers pulled back, push from the heel of the palm of the hand to extend your arm. So it locks your shoulder blade in place. Alright? Now, on your exhale, you're going to come up, crunch, right? So flexion of your abs, and then add to that a rotation. When you do a flexion with a rotation, we call that a positive torsion. Okay? So positive torsion, passing the midline of the body. So I'm going over to the opposite knee 10 times. Okay? Exhale on the way up, 10 times on one side, 10 times on the other side. Number 2, similar but a little different. So you put yourself in the same position, and this time you start a flexion, but then you go into lateral flexion. So you're crushing your ribs on one side. Right? So your ribs are closer to your hip. And then you add a little bit of a rotation to do a positive torsion. But this time you don't pass the midline. You stay on this side of the body. You never go over to the other side. So up, side crunch, and a little rotation. Up, side crunch, rotation. So 10 times on one side, 10 times on the other. Okay? Number 3. Stack your hands one on top of the other and put both your hands on one shoulder. Okay? Figure out which hand you want to put under or over. You have to be able to press your forearms and elbows together. Okay? So whatever side your hands are on, both elbows want to go to that knee, the knee of the same side. So keep your forearms pressed together, very important. Exhale through the movement, keep your feet anchored. 10 times on one side, 10 times on the other. Alright, now, exercise number 4. Feet up, cross one leg over the other, knee over the knee. There's no gap in between your legs. You're completely closed here. Arms on the floor in a wide V shape. Whatever leg is crossed over, the one that's on top, I want you to drop your legs over towards the opposite side. So if your right leg on top, you drop both your legs over to the left a bit. So your right butt cheek is a little off the ground. So you have a space here. You have a little bit of a gap. Not too far, about 30 degrees maybe. Okay? And then you want to pull both knees in, and then this knee wants to go outwards towards the hand. So in and out. In and out. So there's a little bit of a twist of the hip. Okay? 10 on one side, 10 on the other. The one after that is similar but a little different. So you're going to cross your legs over each other. And this time, instead of dropping that way, what you're going to do is twist your hip. So the bottom leg here foot is pushed out to the side. So it's giving you a little bit of a hip lateral flexion on this side. Okay, so you twist like that, keep it like that, and then bottom knee, well both knees, straight up into the ceiling. Keep your foot twisted out, which gives you a little bit of an internal rotation of the hip, a side flexion. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Okay, and the last one. This one is probably the most complicated out of all of them. So give yourself that credit of space of 30 degrees again. and then you go up with both knees, and then both knees come in. So it's an up and in. So up, in, up, in, up, in. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Okay, so now we just completed one whole round of the 6 exercises to strengthen your abs. For now, 1 round of 10, go up to 2 rounds of 10, but the goal is to get to 3 rounds of 20 of each of these exercises. Okay, so build up to it over a week or two. Stay tuned. Video number 3 coming up.